Homelessness is having no home or permanent place of residence.
This investigation presents knowledge on how to prevent homelessness in Ottawa.
This will be addressed who is responsible and for what, and what can be done to prevent homelessness in today's society.
The three women stood on the side of O'Connor Street, staring at a makeshift shrine. They cried. Margaret Callahan, Gail Chu, and Julie LaPalme couldn't hold back the tears as they talked about the man they hardly knew. He was so good!
What am I doing?
I'll go do it and I'll see. He'll ask me, can I have a smile?
Can I have a smile?
Sure.
The man had a great sense of humor. I was always buoyed by his positive outlook. This is Muff the monkey.
He was a kind part of our day. I'm surprised many people knew him.
He was such a friendly guy, and all of a sudden he was gone. We were talking about the fact that he deserved an... Andre Hamel would have been 52 on August 9th.
I am Mr. Hamel's dog.
I'm Mr. Hamel's.
If they can all just stand in a circle for because they have to pay tribute, you know what I mean?
Someone say hi to you.
But you know what I mean? What? The empty sidewalk has been given over a couple of signs, one of which is from Bell employees written in French. It says the employees were comforted to know he wasn't alone when he had a heart attack on Canada Day. Mr. Hamel and Muff were in Sandy Hill with friends Guy Vaillant and Roger Gauthier, both of whom do outreach volunteer work. They were about to go watch the fireworks when Mr. Hamel had a heart attack.
Look at the big dumb brown monkey. Look what people have done for you. It shows there's humanity out there.
In loving memory, you were a bright light in my mornings.
The average resident at the Ottawa Mission was 44 years old. About 700 homeless people will die of hypothermia. In 2009, the Ottawa Mission sheltered 214 residents per night. From 1990 to 1993, the average dropout rate was 14% in Ontario. The Ottawa Mission served 1,136 meals per day. In 2009, 31% of beds in emergency shelters were used. In 2007 to 2010, the average dropout rate in Ontario was 7%. In 2003, the average house in Ottawa cost $219,713. In 2011, the average house in Ottawa cost $338,000. The average household income in Ottawa in 2005 was $85,136. In 2003, Ottawa Paramedic Services responded to 4 calls a day due to drug overdose.
In conclusion, homelessness is a problem worldwide. It is hard to determine who is responsible for it. Homelessness affects the society and economy. When you are homeless, it is hard to get back on your feet. When trying to achieve a goal, for example, getting a job, reasons why why people are homeless are the cost of housings in Ottawa increased over the years. High school dropouts lack education to get well-paying jobs. A loss of job that supports all expenses, addictions to drugs or alcohol causes people to make bad decisions and get into trouble.
The 10th of the 10th of every year is World Homeless Day. Together we can change the world. Many organizations around the world that change homelessness is Me to We. Together we can change the world. $2 million over the last 2 years, Me to We donated more than $2 million in support of Free the Children through in cash and in kind contributions. Ottawa helps homeless people by creating emergency shelters, support services, and outreach. The city also funds a number of homelessness outreach teams whose functions include helping people who are on the street to access emergency shelters and to obtain housing. You can end homelessness by donating to the Community Foundation Homelessness Fund, also volunteering at the Volunteer Center of Ottawa, and donating to the United Way. Raising the Roof, a national charity dedicated to finding long-term solutions to the growing problem of homelessness in Canada. Share the Warmth, a registered not-for-profit charity that purchases heat and energy on behalf of families, seniors, chronically ill, and persons with disabilities living at or near the poverty level.